Welcome to Chapter 2, Lesson 6, Graphing in 4 Quadrants. So when we're graphing points, some things we need to know are the origin, the x-axis, and the y-axis. So our origin is the point 0, 0. It's where everything starts off. Okay, your origin is where you originate from. So 0, 0, the center of the graph, is where this starts. Now we have the x-axis and the y-axis. We got a 50-50 shot of getting it right here. The way I like to think about it is the x-axis has 2 feet. Okay? So our 2 feet are sticking out from the origin. 2 feet sticking out from the origin. The y-axis only has 1 thing sticking out, so 1 thing sticking out from the origin, right? 2 sticking out from the origin versus 1, if we're thinking about standing on the ground. Okay, so your x-axis is left and right, your y-axis is up and down. If your graph is not labeled at all, so there's no numbers indicating how big each space is, it means it's 1. So our point T here, we start at the origin and go back 1, 2, 3 spaces. So our point T is at -3, and then we go down 1, 2, 3, -3. Okay, so you go left and right first, then up and down. X comes before Y. So here we want to write the ordered pair that names each point. So we've got J down here. It's X then Y, so you start at the origin, go left it looks like, 1, 2, 3, 4. We went to the negative side, so it's at -4. Then we go up and down. So we're going down 1, 2, 3 to -3. So our point J is at -4, -3. Point L, starting at the origin, we're going 1, 2. So L is at 2, and then we go down 1, 2, -2. I want you to pause and try these ones on your own and then check with what I got. So we're looking for M and K. We're going to start off with M here. We're at our origin. We don't need to move left or right, so it's at 0. And then we need to go up to get there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 5. So 0, 5 is where M is at. Because we didn't need to move left or right from the origin, we moved 0 spaces. Now to get to K, it looks like we're going left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our X is -5, and then up 1, 2. So since we went up, it's a +2. A vocabulary word here for you is the word quadrants. So your quadrants are the 4 regions on a coordinate plane separated by the X and Y axes. So you've got your X and your Y, and that splits it into 4 groups. The axes, wow, I can't even say that, and points on the axis are not located in any quadrants. So our point M here is not in any quadrant because it's along the 0 line. So you start off your quadrants up in the upper right-hand corner, the super positive. That's 1. Then you just go counterclockwise around. So 2, 3, and 4. And it's listed in Roman numerals. So if we're going to graph in 4 quadrants, we want to graph and label each point on our coordinate plane and then name the quadrant that it's in. So -2, -4. We're going to start in the middle. -2 is left 2, and then down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So boom, that's point A. And if this is 1, it's in quadrant 1, 2, 3. So I can just put my Roman numeral 3 in there, or 3. That's which quadrant it is located in. B is on 0, 2. So left and right 0, then up 2. That's point B. Any point that is along the line 0 means that it is not in a quadrant at all. So this is no quadrant. Now you can pause here and try and check back with my work. So 4, negative 3, we're going left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down 3, 1, 2, 3, H. That's in quadrant 4. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I, negative 1, starting at the origin, back 1, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's point I. That's in 2. And 0, down 2. J. And J is in none. It has no quadrant because it's along the 0 line. Now to graph algebraic relationships. So it says the difference between John and Terry's golf scores is 2. If X represents John's score and Y represents Terry's score, make a table of possible values for X and Y, and then graph the pairs and describe the graph. So the difference between them is 2. So if John has 2, Terry has 0. So our point would be 2, 0. John has 1, Terry has negative 1. 1, negative 1, right? I'm just subtracting 2 from my number. If John has 0, Terry has negative 2, because difference means subtract. 0, negative 2. John has 3, Terry has 1. 3, 1. If John has negative 1, Terry's got negative 3. Negative 1, negative 3. So now I'm going to graph those points. So we're starting off with 2, 0. We go over to 2, up and down 0. Over 1, down 1. Over 0, down 2. Over 3, up 1. Back 1, down 3. So I've graphed my pairs. And the graph, to me, is making a straight line. So it's a straight line that is going upwards. And that's how you would describe that graph.